So Sister has built this, and you said there's 120 trays in this, right?
Yeah, in this space, and this
Yeah.
is for 1 week that we are selling out for restaurants.
Yeah.
And the growing time is very short because it's only 9 days from we sow a tray until it goes out to the restaurant. So only nine days. It's
That's very short.
Yeah. It's a
But
quick,
it's very healthy food.
Yeah. So you can do everything. It can be broccoli, pak choi. Yeah, of course, a lot of radish. All kinds of vegetables you can think of. Of course, you can do it in microgreens as well.
Yeah. And can you help me? Can you remind me of this because the network had gone off?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So here we have garlic,
Yeah.
garlic sprouts, and we have beets. This is just some test outs I'm doing. We have pea sprouts.
Yeah.
We have arugula here.
Mhm.
We have red kale, purple radish or volcano radish.
Yeah.
Then we have China rose radish.
Mhm.
And otherwise there's also sunflower. There's a lot of varieties.
There is
of
sunflower
microgreens.
here.
No, I don't have them right now.
But what do you have here?
This is the chilies we are making for growing in pots for when the season is starting in the
I thought
greenhouse.
chili sprouts.
Yeah, no. They grow very slow, so we have to start early here for the season. So we already planted them in January, so they are ready to go out in late June.
So what would you?
greenhouse.
Yeah. So what would you advise somebody in Africa who has the sun? How they can do this for themselves?
Well, the microgreens they can do very well. They just have to really be careful about the sun can burn the tips. Of
Okay.
course, so they need
too much
something.
sun.
They need to make some shade in some way.
Okay. And do you use the same base like the? No. Here.
The soil.
The
This
soil
is,
like.
yeah,
The soil is cocoa chaw.
yeah. It's
It's
grounded cocoa shells.
like the stuff you have when you have a coconut.
Yeah.
It's you have all the fibers around it.
Yeah.
This has been dried and cut up, and we buy it in bags.
Oh.
It's
Okay.
again a waste material that
Oh.
we
Okay.
use for this.
So it's cheaper.
Yeah.
I don't think it's cheap, but it's a good product for making microgreens. You could also do it in soil, but of course it needs to have some kind of quality, so it can keep the moist in the soil.
Oh.
So that's why it's easy to work with cocoa.
And how do you water it, or
Yeah.
you do it the first time you put it?
No, I water before I put the seeds,
Uh-huh.
but I water it every day. You can see actually here, this I watered yesterday at 5 o'clock, and I haven't watered it today, so now it's like
Oh.
it needs water.
Okay.
But it will rise really quick
Quickly.
again. Yeah. So I really need to water now. I can see. But yeah, every day you have to look, and of course in the summer, when we have it in the greenhouse, we have to check it morning and evening for the watering.
And why do you have fans?
Is to if a plant is gonna release moist.
Yeah.
So if the moist are staying still in here, it will rot. So you need to have some air to move it.
Okay.
Yeah. Always some airflow, also to make the plants. If we were making small seeds like the chilies, they get the air, so they get more stronger. The plant.
Okay.
Because the plant is like vibrating, moving a little bit, like from the air, and then the plant is actually getting stronger.
Oh, it's like exercising.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
something like that.
It's farmer gym.
It's
Of course,
what?
The microgreens is only so it.
What did you call it?
It's farmer gym. Farming. Farmer gym.
I like
Plants.
that one.
Yeah.
So what would happen if you water on top?
Well, then we have a more the risk of getting mold because it's the root. It's the root that wants the water. It's not the top. So that's I can just water it from the bottom instead of from the top.
Oh.
You could also do that, but it's not good. No, we haven't looked at the
So you
roots.
can see all the small roots.
Yeah.
And
And they actually look-
they need the water, so that's why
Okay.
we just have to water the roots.
Let me see how they look here where she has watered where. Oh, they actually take roots, really.
Yeah, yeah.
Så man kan se, hvor gammel de er nogenlunde.
Yeah, næsten, almost.
You can see the roots on these are looking very healthy, right?
How long have you been doing this?
Here.
1.5 year, yeah.
1.5 years.
Yeah.
And the business is good.
Yes.
Yeah. It's good if you work hard.
I need you to say that because
If you work hard, your business can be good.
so you've heard it
Work
for
smart.
and work smart.
Work smart
And
and
how
hard.
do you work smart here?
We work together.
Yeah. And
It's
also,
teamwork.
And you also have to,
Look at your market.
yeah,
right?
look at the market. What does the restaurant want?
Yeah.
Okay, and can you produce what they want?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You have the best product in the world if nobody wants to
To
buy
buy
it. So you need to figure out what do they want and can you produce it. And sometimes you have to produce something and then ask them, do you want this? So you have to. There's no like straight line. You have to do it like this. You have to first ask the restaurants. Sometimes it's easier. You produce something and then go in a small amount. Go to a restaurant and say, could you use this?
but what was your strategy when you started?
It was produce a little bit and then go out to the restaurants and see what they thought about it.